So how happy are you to be a permanent?
That sucks.
Citizen?
I'm gonna go raise pigs on a farm in Pittsburgh again. No,
Really? No.
of course I'm ecstatic, and I did that. So I grew up on a 118-acre farm, so
Okay.
in Pittsburgh. So
Oh, okay.
and
This
then
is Gomez hometown show for you, so
Right?
we're gonna
Totally,
listen
yeah.
up.
totally. But yeah, it's amazing to be in a band where everyone loves what they're doing. You know, there's a lot of I've been in bands with a lot of people that are just miserable. You know?
Yeah.
Or one guy's like, you know, that's not into, or they're in it for the wrong reason. Some people are in it for they think they're gonna be rich and famous and whatever. You know, I've had to work very hard to get where I'm at. So it's like I had nothing was handed to me. You know, I've done everything from weddings to bar mitzvahs to stadiums and everything in between. You know, so to get to a point where I'm a member of this band and being steady, it's a great feeling. You know, so.
That's good.
Yeah.
So what is one of the most memorable moments of your career, even throughout everything?
Wow. I don't know. I literally have a book in my head about the David Lee Roth years, just because that was the most craziest
You
time.
should write it down.
I am. I actually have somebody doing that.
Good.
They're writing it down because it's going to be a bestseller someday. Good and bad. I mean, he's an amazing guy, but I don't know. There's a lot of moments. I mean, there's every time you accomplish something or achieve, or even when you fail. You know, everyone has that in their lives. You know, we always have failures and achievements. But when, some of the best times, like I played the Boston Pops orchestra with them with David Lee Roth in 2004, and that was probably one of the most. It was 450,000 people there, and it was televised on CBS, and just the whole cannons going off because of the 4th of July. Us playing that powerful. That was like definitely stands out. You know.
I can imagine.
Yeah. We did a lot of shows with Ozzy in 2008 in stadiums in Australia. And those all stand. Like, his fans are nuts.
Yeah.
You know, and South Africa always stands out because, like, Cape Town, we did a show and people were just bawling their eyes out, singing the words in the front. It's just so weird to go. It takes 24 hours to get there on a plane, you know, and you get there and you just see the support of the band that came from Bakersfield, California.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's kind of crazy, you know, but very cool too, you know.
So how did you get your start with drumming? You know, when did you first, is there, maybe an album you heard that had a lasting impression or something?
Yeah, it's weird because, like, no one in my family is into music at all.
Really?
I mean, they love listening to it, but no one plays, you know.
Okay.
But on that big farm in Pennsylvania, like, my mom would always have Chuck Berry, Beatles, Elvis, all that stuff on, but towards the rock edge of it.
Yeah.
My mom was a rocker, you know. So, like, I just remember I'm so attracted to all that. I would just, like, tap on everything and beat on it. And I'd beat on so much stuff that they're like, maybe we should get him a little Muppet set or something, you know. And so that's what I got. And I destroyed it in 2 weeks, just playing along with records, you know.
Like Animal.
Totally, yeah. Literally. And but I would just play, you know, steal my sister's Kiss records and, you know, Beatles and Ted Nugent, whatever. And that's all I did is self-taught myself playing the records.
I find that incredible.
Yeah.
Like, when people say like that they were self-taught, I couldn't even imagine it.
It just came natural. It was really weird. Like, it was so much in me, and like I would constantly, no matter if we were taking a ride in the car or whatever, just beat on stuff, and then finally throughout all the high school bands and marching and all that stuff, I just started developing. And then I went to Musicians Institute in Hollywood.
Okay.
That was kind of an excuse to go to LA.
Yeah.
You know, I wanted to get out of Pittsburgh because I knew I wanted to do this the rest of my life. So that was an excuse. Went to LA, and then got my ass kicked because I thought I was badass when I moved to LA, and I found out I sucked really bad because I didn't know anything about jazz, you know, fusion, funk, anything else. I just knew it was a metalhead. I just played to Kiss and Ozzy and AC/DC. Yeah. So it was like to actually learn how to read and learn how to have some knowledge in your head is pretty cool too. You know, because I always play from the heart, but it's kind of cool to like be able to read music too and do session. I can do a movie soundtrack or do a TV commercial, and because like I said, I wasn't like one of those guys in a hit band right off the bat.
Yeah.
Like I had to work every aspect and every spectrum. So
well, see, now you know it. So,
yeah,
you know, and I think it just provides like a better appreciation for everything.
Yeah, totally. I mean, I was known as a drum slut around LA for a while because they're like, you're in like every band. I'm like, well, you never know. You know,
yeah.
One's gonna end. This isn't like being a doctor or a lawyer. You go to enough school and somewhere in the world you're going to get a job. It's not like that. The music business is very fickle. Everybody knows, you know. So one minute you can be on top, next minute, you know, everybody here heard of success stories and you making a ton of money and you lost everything. So, you know.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So, is there a song on the new album that holds a special place in your heart?
They all do in a psychotic kind of way. Sebastian Piquet, he videotaped us. He was in this small room.
Okay.
Called the Cat Box, 13 by 12 room. He filmed everything. Like, he had the camera literally just missing my cymbals or flapping by his lens.
Wow.
And he documented. So on the special edition, deluxe, it has a DVD with it.
So we can see, like,
you can
the
see
studio
the making of every.
nice.
Yeah, you can see all the stuff I'm talking about. And plus there's an extra 2 songs on there too.
Okay.
And, yeah, they all. Just watching John break down and holding all these lives was heavy. There were some heavy moments where we'd walk away going, you were numb. You couldn't even feel the tips of your fingers, you know. So that song, watching him record vocally, was just like out of control, powerful, you know. Me personally, I guess Papa Pill always sticks out drumming wise, because when we recorded that song, it was like we had there was something like. Sometimes the vibe in the air, you could just feel the emotion, and that song just I remember being really, really pissed off, and I was going to leave for the day, and I go, I'm out of here, I can't, this is enough, whatever, and Russ goes, you're giving me one more take. I mean, literally, he was like, it wasn't pretty at all, it wasn't okay guys, let's get this next song done. It was we're going to do this until, he loved the fact that right before we'd be about to break, he'd go, roll tape. Right before we just be about to kill somebody. So Papa Pill's that take on there is special to me, because that was the take where I got to get out of here now.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That's good, and it's good that a lot of that was captured too, because I think that a lot of fans don't always get to see that behind the scenes, and how it's not always so cushy to put everything together.
Yeah. When you see that DVD, you'll be like, what? I mean, you can literally see that Ross just went in there mental and hanging red carpet up, and it was so dead and drummers know, and studio producers, the more dead the room is, the more mistakes and little things you can hear, nuances. The bigger the room is, the more reverb. Everyone likes to sing in a shower, right?
Yeah.
Why? Because their voice sounds amazing. All the reverb. Well, the bigger the same with the drums.
I don't know if we all sound amazing in the shower.
Well, you know what I mean. It's a little bit better, but when it's that quiet and that condensed, you can hear every little nuance in there. So I'm a freak about, I'm on 70 plus records, because I was a session guy forever.
Yeah.
But I like to go back and fix stuff, and this record was just get in there and play from your heart, and so.
So what's up next after Mayhem here?
We keep going. We're going to Europe,
Okay.
for quite a while now. It was only supposed to be a couple dates now, because we missed the festival season. We did festivals last year. We did Donington, Rock am Ring. But this year we're going to go do everything from theaters to arenas to everything in between.
Well,
and
that's such a good mix, too.
And we just finished Jägermeister tour, which is really cool. It was very small, clubby, and intimate, so getting the signal. But then we're going to Japan, and in the beginning of the year we went to Australia, and we're just going to keep going, as long as they want us out there,
That's great. Well, is there any final message or comment that you would like to share with the site visitors at Pop Culture Madness?
Thanks for the support. Thanks for picking up the new record. If you have, check out KORN.com. There's a lot of great things you can. We have a Roadie of the Day contest on there. From every state, you get to come out and see what it's like backstage, and just by signing up on KORN.com. And we'll see you out there. Thanks a lot.
Very good. Thank you so much.